and you gotta work hard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, in a way, the motherfucking game failed us because they not kicking back enough knowledge to the young niggas. They not telling the young niggas how to get no money. They're not telling the young niggas how to go out and run up some bands. That's why my young niggas out here going crazy, airing shit out, spinning shit. Cause I feel like they failed us in a way. Like, all the OGs, y'all supposed to be kicking knowledge. Y'all supposed to be kicking game to the young niggas, so they really running up a bankroll. And that's the problem I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, niggas look back and be like, where did this nigga go wrong or what happened? I'm like, y'all not kicking back enough knowledge to the young niggas. Don't get it fucked up.
Soulja Boy said this back, I want to say a couple of months ago. I want to say maybe May of this year or of April this year. He said this. And, okay, Soulja Boy is entitled of his own opinion on what he thinks. He's entitled of his opinion, and that's his opinion on what he thinks. But we all know what the issue is. He's saying the OGs out there left the younger generation hanging. Man, first of all, and I know I'm not the first one to say this, but I know plenty of other people have said the same thing on what I'm getting ready to say, is that some of these OGs out there are trying to talk to you younger people out there. The younger generation, some of the OGs, such as myself, we trying to talk to y'all, but y'all don't want to listen. Oh, y'all old heads, y'all living in the past and this and that. Y'all don't want to listen. So when a motherfucker don't want to listen, what is the point of keep approaching a motherfucker if they don't want to listen? You think Mr. Miyagi, you think he would have trained Daniel-san? If Daniel-san told Mr. Miyagi, fuck you, Mr. Miyagi, I don't want you to fucking train me. I don't want to listen to any of your knowledge on how to become a good karate fighter. You think Mr. Miyagi would have kept begging Daniel-san? Oh, please, Daniel-san, you're going down a very bad path. You're going down a path of destruction. You think he's going to waste his time after Daniel-san sat there and disrespected him and say, fuck you, Mr. Miyagi? No, Mr. Miyagi would have not trained Daniel-san. He would not have trained Daniel-san. Daniel-san would have never become the great fighter he is in that karate, the Karate Kid movie. He would have never became the fighter he is. So no, you younger generations out there, we're Mr. Miyagi and y'all are Daniel-san. And Daniel-san doesn't talk back to Mr. Miyagi because he know if he talks shit back to Mr. Miyagi ain't gonna help his ass. He'll leave his ass hanging. He'll leave him for dead. So my question to some of you younger generation out there is, why should the OGs out there try to talk to y'all when y'all don't want to listen? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of fixing something that don't want to be fixed? You know what they say, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Well, I look at it like this. If it's broken, why bother trying to fix it if it don't want to be fixed? And y'all don't want to be fixed. Y'all don't want to, when I mean be fixed, y'all don't want to know this stuff. Y'all want to say, nah, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all do it the old-fashioned way. Y'all old heads. Y'all live in the past, blah, blah, blah. No. Look at Michael Myers. Michael Myers' doctor. His doctor tried to help him at first. Michael Myers' doctor. He tried to help Michael Myers, and maybe Michael Myers might show a little bit of humanity or whatever like that, but Michael Myers never wanted his help. Michael Myers never changed. And it took the doctor a long time to figure out that this kid's never going to change. This kid's going to go down a path of destruction. So no, fuck him. Let his ass stay locked up. That's how some of the OGs out there feel about you young generation. Y'all don't want to be helped. Y'all don't want to listen. So they leave y'all out there to die. Leave you for dead. You know what I'm saying? Why help a motherfucker if they don't want to listen? Why help a motherfucker if they being disrespectful? You know what I'm saying? Here's another video clip that I want to show you guys, though. This was 4 years ago. It was Joe Budden's. I remember Joe Budden was warning, excuse me. I remember Joe Budden was on this show called Everyday Struggle, and he was talking to this kid called DJ Academics. And Joe Budden was actually spitting game to him, letting DJ Academics know, stay away from XXX. He's dead now. Rest in peace to XXX. But listen to the video footage on how Joe Budden trying to help DJ Academics, was trying to look out for him. Listen.
Like this. Because he's going to get beat up in LA for some shit that he said, right? X. Had nothing to do with me. Had nothing to do with you. Now you're not able to account for your own words. And now it's switched. It's not street protocol. Now it's IG marketing little fuckity fuck nigga time. You can't be involved in it. You can't be the vessel for niggas to involve in. You can't be the nigga that these little fuckity fuck niggas even feel comfortable saying, hey, academics, put this up. Because now you are involved in street protocol. I don't play with none of these niggas. When they start talking about street protocol, you know who I refer them to? My OGs. There is a street protocol. And if you are not a street nigga, you should mind your fucking business. I tell the street niggas that when they call me. All them niggas know who my OGs are. They already know. Migos, everybody know who their OGs are. Him ain't no fucking OG. And that is the problem with these little fuckity fuck niggas. There's no OG to say, knock it off, nigga. Relax. Or for the OG to deal with it. But this, hey, I'm using your name for clout? You're posting a nigga's girlfriend? Stop it.
I'm not.
Do not explain it.
No, I gotta explain.
Do not rationalize this behavior.
I rationalize his behavior, but
Hey, when that little fuckity fuck nigga behaves that way, you move. I'm telling you that because I care about you.
Well,
right?
But listen, I play the media role.
No, nigga, dude. You play what?
I play the media role the same way.
No.
You gotta help me out here. I don't.
When the street nigga
jump in.
And that's my point, and that's the difference between the fuckity fuck niggas and niggas with OGs. Because when the OGs call, it's not, hey, I was doing the media thing, I was playing both sides, I'm saying everything and everybody said, no! Am I lying? Man, I'll shut up. We got guests.
And they feel like you profiting off posting stuff like that financially and getting monetary gains. So like you aiding and assisting the bullshit. Okay. And that's why people kind of target you.
Yo, if a nigga posts my girl, my nigga,
so let me ask
you know what's gonna, A1, if we sit right here and we just scroll down and lyric to pop up. If a nigga posts your girl, my nigga, so it's different. It's speaking in dog language in the streets. And if you're not ready to entertain or pertain in that type of, if you're not with the shits like that, which clearly you're not, he's not, then shut your little ass the fuck up.
Listen, everything I tell him pertains to that situation.
I'm telling you something. Stay your little ass away from his little ass. You know why? Because when it get real, my OGs is going to have to come into play. And I'm going to have to tell niggas, hey, act ain't, you know what I mean? Keep away from his little ass. They're going to hurt him.
That's on him.
Good. Keep it on him.
Well.
So, yeah, y'all heard what Joe Budden said. I mean, you can like Joe Budden, you can hate him, I don't care. But, yeah, Joe Budden, he brings up a good point, man. You know, he's one of the few OGs out there that tried to help some of the younger generations out there and try to talk a little sense into them. And DJ Academics, he's a perfect example of not wanting to listen. Saying, but, you know what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about? Joe Budden sitting there, spitting knowledge to this dude, you know, stay away from this person. This person is dangerous because you're going to get caught up in the crossfire. And rest in peace to XX, but I believe Joe Budden saved DJ Academics' life. He saved that kid's life, man. Because that could have been DJ Academics sitting in that car with XXX. He could have been sitting up in that car with him. But hey, OGs out there, they don't know what they're talking about, right? Charleston White. A lot of people say, oh, Charleston White goes too far. He disrespected dead and everything like that. Charleston White's one of the few OGs out there that try to speak knowledge to the young generations out there. But you know, y'all young generation wants to go out there and want to shoot this man and kill this man because this man speaks the truth on certain things he be saying. Gilly the Kid, he's another street dude that try to speak knowledge in a positive way to try to talk to you younger generation fans, you young kids out there. y'all don't want to listen though. Y'all don't want to listen to these people. Oh, he's too old. You're an old timer and this and that. You this and you that. I don't want to listen to you. See what I'm saying? So yeah, Soulja Boy is out there saying that all these young kids out there going down the bad path. They're to blame too. Don't blame that on the OGs. Young kids out there, they don't want to listen to the OGs out there. They don't want to listen. Why help someone if they don't want to be helped? Why give knowledge to someone if they don't want knowledge? What's the point of wasting your time? You know what I'm saying? Why help someone if they're going on a path of destruction? Because that's what some of you young generation kids is all about now on social media and in the real world. Some of y'all out there are all about destruction. And that's why y'all be running into a dead end where there's no return. You know, students should never disrespect the teacher. You know, if the teacher wants to teach you how to drive and put you in the driver's seat, and the teacher tried to explain to you, don't go too fast. You might run the red light. Don't go too fast. You might attract the police. And all y'all gotta say is, shut the fuck up. I know how to do this. You really think someone's gonna continue to teach someone like that, especially when the teacher trying to tell you how to drive, when they tell you to go left, but you choose to go right? Ain't nobody gonna waste their time with a person like that. If I'm sitting on the passenger side and I'm teaching you how to drive and you saying, fuck you, I got this, nigga. Shut your old ass up, nigga. Nigga, you just disrespected me right there. So I say, you know what? You on your own, little nigga. You on your own. How you make it through this game? Nigga, that's on you, nigga. I'll leave you for dead, nigga. Disrespect me like that. It's like what I said, man. You don't see Daniel's son, even though it's a movie character, but you think Daniel's son gonna sit there and disrespect Mr. Miyagi and saying, fuck you, Mr. Miyagi, I don't want you to... Man, hell no. Mr. Miyagi would be like, okay, fuck you then too, motherfucker. You want to go down to a path of destruction? That's on you. I won't teach you nothing since you don't want to learn and listen to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Don't blame this all on the OGs out there, because the OGs out there, they don't want to have nothing to do with these young kids. I even watched some of the prison documentaries. And some of the OGs that be's in prison, they see some of these young guys coming up in prison. Half of these OGs don't want to have nothing to do with some of these young guys in prison because they all about destruction. So they have their little separated group. You know, OGs be with the OGs and the young generation be with the young generation group. That's how it is in some of these prisons. I watched some of the prison documentary. Even in prison, these OGs saying they don't want to have nothing to do with these wild ass, young ass kids out there, man, because they ain't got no respect, man. They got no respect and they all about destruction. So just leave them there. Leave them there to rot. So yeah, if you try to teach a motherfucker, the motherfucker don't want to listen, why sit there and try to persuade them if they don't want to learn? Especially when they saying, fuck you, you don't know nothing, OG, you're an old timer. Your time is past. Why in the fuck would you want to spend time and waste time trying to spit game and try to teach a motherfucker how to get money this way and how to get money that way if they ain't willing to listen? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't blame the OGs out there. I don't blame them at all not wanting to have nothing to do with the younger generation, because y'all too disrespectful. Too fucking disrespectful. And that's why, like I said, man, that's why y'all niggas always run into a dead end where there's no return. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on what I said about Soulja Boy. Anyway, peace.